harpsichord.
So, the last time that we played, you guys all, through different circumstances, ended up at a tavern. Through various means and ways of travel, all of you kind of converged and began to have a conversation, where after a few minutes, a stranger kind of kicked in the door by the name of, let me find it, Erangel. He gave you guys a letter and threw some money down on the tavern barkeep and basically paid for the drinks for everybody and gave you a missive to come to the land of Barovia to help a woman in need. As you guys made your way towards this area, kind of being shuttled along through some mist, you found a letter that seemed very similar in most of the make, but different handwriting, and the content was just a little bit different. After a little bit, you guys finally made your way to a different area, and you saw a small city and this fog rolling in. As you guys entered into the city, you saw a small boy and girl. One of them was crying, and you saw the girl kind of ask you guys to go and save their little brother that was on the third story of a house. You guys made your way to the top and eventually came to the house, fought off an animated armor, fought off a specter of some kind of woman, and you also found the remains of somebody shoved into a chest up in the attic. As far as the other secrets of the Durst Manor, you're not sure what is going on, but you guys are now on the third floor. Recently, shutting the door and hearing the of an animated broom slamming its way and trying to get at the Tabaxi warlock that you guys have. What would you like to do?
Well, that was stupid.
Yeah, it was just a broom.
It was-
It's still going though.
Yeah.
Very tenacious for a broom.
So that little tiny room's the broom closet, yes?
Yes, that was the broom closet. You guys are kind of all right in this area.
So we've been in the bedroom, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And, okay, so we need to go.
And
This is where you fought the Spectre. This is kind of where you went.
Right,
out
okay.
and this
yeah.
is the attic.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
Weird
we've-
space.
Right
Yeah,
behind
we-
the mirror.
So these
So
are.
there's still two more, or there's one more.
Okay, I was gonna say this is a window over here. Yes.
This is also a
That's a door.
Oh, that's a door.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
both
thought that was a window,
both
too.
of these are doors.
Okay.
I would assume.
Yeah, the squares are the doors.
And the music
Okay.
room is not this.
That's
floor.
downstairs.
No, it's
No,
the next, the
that's-
floor down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which you still hear floating through everything that you're doing.
Yes.
yeah. Well, let's check the rest of the rooms here.
So,
Oh,
uh,
I was curious about the harpsichord.
I mean, we'll finish the rooms on this floor and then go downstairs.
Do the
with
full
figures.
sweep like the detectives would.
Okay, so what do you guys have?
We only make good decisions.
Not gonna lie, I only found out that mirror was like a secret mirror because, well,
Oh god, the eye mirror.
yeah, I was just messing around.
I wonder what.
Huh?
I was just messing around with the mirror. That was by pure chance.
Oh, was that how we got up to the
There,
attic?
the mirror,
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
in there had a.
Okay. I was
Yeah,
like,
secret
I
path
don't
is
remember.
way behind
Okay.
it, yeah.
Okay. Well,
Cool. So I guess we want to go check out the other
Loriana
rooms.
went to throw a blanket over it and then noticed that there
Yeah.
seemed to be a mechanism behind the mirror
It
as
was
she
creeping her
was
out.
throwing it on there.
Yeah, wow, I really don't remember that because I was like, I don't remember there being a mirror, but of course it was me that was like, that found it.
Throw a blanket over it!
Throw a blanket on it!
oh my god, Catbug, the Spider-Man.
The what?
The basket.
The basket,
Okay.
right behind that.
There you are.
Y'all should go ahead and find some minis too, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess you can pick someone that looks roguish.
So,
Roguish.
one on right or one on left?
Well, one's double doors, the other
Going
one's just a
short.
single door.
I like
Well.
double doors.
French doors.
Okay.
Sounds like
Don't we want
Dumbledore.
to make
Is that where you guys are going?
Sure.
We'll go over.
Okay.
We'll put Beard Fist up first.
See, roguish. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
I know, it's mostly mages. Oh, I was
So-
gonna say, I think you used the one that was in like full cloak last time, maybe. I think it's the one that we used to use for Krieg.
Oh, okay.
Don't matter.
But you would have this one? Oh,
Sure, I'll take her.
I'll vote
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I know I'm short. That's all I got.
That's your defining attribute.
Basically.
Short and ready to fight.
Yep. I'll punch some ghosts.
That's about right.
I will punch a ghost!
So we're going for the French doors?
Okay.
Sure.
So you squint through a pair of double doors, paned with stained glass. Wiping away some of the dust, you can see that it depicts windmills on the doors. The hinges squeal at your touch, revealing a magnificent suite choked with dust and neglect. A rotting tiger skin rug lies beneath the ashen fireplace, watched over by a writhing portrait of the Durst parents.
Oh, I think we found the master suite.
Tenderly touch the tiger rug.
The four-poster bed curtains hang open, revealing yellowing sheets, while the wind rattles a door leading out towards the balcony.
Is that here?
So the window was open.
Oh, here. Okay.
Yes.
I'm like,
If we go out to the balcony, it'll be the same situation.
Door was open.
So nobody's in the room, right?
Yeah, so you go in there and you don't see anything. Go and roll a perception check for me.
Me?
Yes.
Sure. You want me to? Oh Lord. 10.
10? Okay.
That's tenor.
As you kind of take a moment and all of you enter into this room, you look around and you notice that the two wardrobes are empty. Completely empty. Everything is gone. Not even a single hanger leaf on there. On Elizabeth's vanity over here,
who's Elizabeth?
What?
you find, when you guys were in the first floor and you saw the portraits of all the family members, you saw Elizabeth and Gustav Durst,
Oh.
Thornbolt, and Rosalia Durst.
Those are some rich
Can we write those down?
names.
Say that again.
Elizabeth and Gustav Durst are the parents. And let me scroll up to make sure I'm saying it right.
Did we get that last time?
It was on the first floor when you entered through the foyer.
Yeah, but I don't know if you
we,
told
we
us.
did see portraits.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah.
the names.
Yeah,
but
Yeah.
I, remember
I don't
the
think any of
picture.
us remember you mentioning
Whoops.
the names.
Oh, well.
I
It's
don't know
okay.
if we looked too terrible.
Okay,
Yeah.
actually,
Yeah.
was scrolling up, it was just the Dursts. My bad.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
I did have the Dursts written down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But
Yeah.
upon further inspection, you find another
I was
wardrobe.
gonna say, there's a closet or
Mhm.
something there.
You find a closet. But you also noticed on the vanity, you see a jewelry box covered in dust sitting on top of her vanity. And then also over here in the corner, you notice a dumbwaiter just kind of open it to empty air.
Yeah, it looks pretty dumb.
Oh, that's the dumbwaiter?
No,
That's the wardrobe.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I think.
I will check closet for brooms.
So as you go through,
Wonder what
nothing's
sort
in
of
there. You see, this room is pretty much like thrashed about. It seems that like this of all the other rooms in this house, this one seems to be in the worst state for some reason.
I'm gonna go look at the jewelry box.
Okay.
Someone got
Family.
locked.
As you kind of open up
Someone
the
got locked
jewelry
in this
box,
closet.
you kind of take a closer look at it, and you notice, even though it's coated in dust, that it's lined with some silver and gold filigree. You also see 3 gold rings. You see a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant. And you also find a letter.
Platinum,
Oh.
say.
Oh boy, letter time.
Where is she?
Where was it?
Just imagine what kind of family history this place has. These people have. I wonder who they've killed.
Let's find out.
Well, someone in this closet, I think.
My dear Mrs. Petrovna, your advice on dealing with the unwanted fiend in my home is very good advice indeed. Tonight's ceremony will proceed as planned when the moon is at its highest peak, without, of course, the attendant of Mr. Durst. I must agree with you that, yes, with such an innocent sacrifice, our proceedings may have better results, although innocent is not quite the term I would use. My thanks, Mrs. Elizabeth Durst. Anybody else want to take a read?
Did they sacrifice Mr. Durst for a ceremony?
He
I don't
wasn't
think
in
so.
attendance.
They just said he wasn't going to be there.
Okay.
If so, that's kind of a very like.
Without, of course, the attendance of
Yeah.
Mr. Durst.
Yeah.
Might have
So
already-
maybe it was the daughter, and then grandbaby. I'm confused because I would have immediately thought baby was the sacrifice, but then she said not so innocent, so maybe baby mama, and that's why she shoved in a trunk.
Probably. This is Elizabeth Durst. That's the
Also, Victor just kind of
Yeah,
like
that's the
leans
mom.
out of the closet, just like, something definitely happened in this general area.
Live investigation. Like, try to figure out what
Like,
exactly happened in
for-
that wardrobe.
For the sake of like explanation, does it basically look like a wild animal was trapped in here kind of situation?
It basically
Or-
looks where the rest of the house would seem to be in, especially the first 2 floors, seem to be in very well kept, even though there's a little bit of dust. They were pristine. This is the first room that you've kind of entered into, and everything just seems to be in a large state of decay. Whatever happened in this house, it seems that this was a room of malintent, if that makes sense. Everything in this room seems to be neglected, a little bit rotted, a little bit
You mean the
rough.
bedroom or just this
The
bedroom?
bedroom.
Oh,
Okay.
Yes.
Up to and including.
I thought
like, everything, the closet, everything.
Everything in this master suite seems to be a little bit rougher than the rest of
Oh,
the house.
I thought you were just saying that
Go-
closet was like that. So it's just an empty room. Like there's nothing of note in it. The closet, I mean.
The jewelry
The
box.
closet.
I'm gonna
Just
go-
The
specifically
closet,
the
no,
closet.
nothing in the closet. No.
Okay.
I want to go look up.
You-
I
Then,
there's
then
nothing.
Victor didn't say any of that shit I just said.
Yeah.
Because
want to go out to the balcony,
Okay.
see what I see out there, and
As you step out into the balcony, you see the same kind of like wall of fog that seems to be surrounding this house. And as you kind of look over, you see the back of the house, kind of like looking down.
nothing special.
Past that, you just see this absence of anything but this wall of fog.
Okay.
Pretty much the same situation as the other room.
Yeah.
Fog.
Yep.
Okay.
current theory, this is the only room that we're seeing as it truly is. The rest of the house is a glamour. Just a thought.
It's an interesting theory.
I could be totally off base here. I'm just guessing.
You don't think they could have tried to do